was that?
Reusable Sailor Moon sequence. If we ever need to show you becoming my assistant again, we can repeat it and save lots of money.
The fool can go anywhere from here.
Oh yeah, this fool can definitely go anywhere from here, that's for sure. Hello everyone, and how are you all doing today? It is I, Queen of Karma, the woman that calls Satan Daddy, and I am here right now to talk to you about a gentleman who goes by the name Read by Ben or benjamoon. As you can see, he is a tarot card reader. He is a part of the LGBTQ community. Happy June, Ben! And he is engaged, congratulations. But he does live tarot card readings, and he seems to be sort of a fun bloke. So I think that we should go and check out what he's all about. After all, there was an article written about him, and I find it beautiful. That's right, my evil little heart is just a fluttering, so excited to share this with all of you. So without further ado, I shall roll that intro, and then we will get right into the sacrifice. So sorry, wrong thing, wrong event. Not the sacrifice, right into the cringe. Whew. That was a close one. Hello, Wisconsin! So Read by Ben here, as you can see, has over 10,000 followers on TikTok, but he only has a 10% average engagement rate, which I do have to say leads me to wonder if he's buying them, but we just won't worry about that. Here is one of his TikToks that says, "Change is inevitable. How you handle that change is what helps you understand the experience."
Preach.
He definitely had a lot to say about that one.
Preach.
I really do like the hat, though. Here is another TikTok that he did that I think is worth checking out. After all, as I stated in my intro, this article is delicious.
Hi there, everyone. I just wanted to share this quick little blip with you.
I am so glad that you did, Ben. Thank you ever so much.
I don't think I've ever been more proud of myself in my entire life.
Awesome.
Or more seen and validated than being noticed by my hometown for the light that I am bringing.
Well, congratulations, Ben, because now not only will you be noticed by your hometown, but you are going to be noticed by everyone all over the world. I'm a famous YouTuber, you know? And besides, I'm kind of famous. You may have heard of me from such places such as the Bible, you know?
And I'm going to continue building the community. I want everyone who feels drawn to this work to know that they are important.
They're important by reading people's tarot cards? Okay.
And then they can find a community of people that are loving and caring, and they aren't alone. And they will never be alone. As long as I'm here, as long
I'm so glad that you're here, Ben.
as the small circle that I have made of light workers are here, they will never be alone.
Did you hear that? Light workers are here. Yes, those that heal your auras and all of that woo-wah. All these wingnuts, they're all here for you.
My job will never be done. And
Oh man, really? You're gonna be out here doing tarot forever? Dude, you gotta be going on 60. I'm sure there's something better you could be doing with your time.
I've never been more proud.
Of pretending that magic's real? Like we used to do in public school on the playground? I mean, okay, I guess if that's your big moment, awesome. Good for you, Ben. Good for you. So again, it's delicious. Without further ado, I give to you all. As you can see here, it is called your Duluth TikTok tarot card reader builds community. That's right, he has a whole community based out of TikTok. So let's check out what it says. Remember, this is his big shining moment. Congratulations, Ben, you're a star. Hill City resident Ben Robinson started doing tarot card readings on social media when he was unemployed during the pandemic, but found new meaning in the work following a health scare. Which, by the way, I hope that you are well now. Read by Ben. This article was written April 18th, 2023. So we're a little late to the party, but we still here. When Ben Robinson picked up his first tarot deck at a metaphysical store in East Duluth, he thought learning to read would make him look all cool and mystical. In high school, I was already a dweeb, a dork, and a nerd. A theater kid and a band geek. Know what I mean? Robinson said. Wow, Ben, you don't say. So I thought if I read tarot, I'll be mysterious and interesting. I wonder if that's why everyone goes into reading tarot. Like, they were all losers in high school, and then they're like, I'll read tarot, and then I can pretend to be magic, and everyone will think I'm cool. And I remember reading tarot on the second floor of the ceramic studio at Denfeld, and having to check the book every time. So it didn't make me look cool. And then I guess here comes TikTok. This is him in this amazing hat. I love it! Instead, he found a passion for divination that drew him deeper into his faith as a pagan, and found a way to connect with others on the social media platform TikTok. He just cracked 10,000 followers. Apparently, I am the only one worried about the fact that there are a bunch of pagans around here pretending to read people's future with tarot cards and tell them what they did in their past lives, and also scam them out of money and the sorts. So, bringing magic back into our society and regressing us in medical science and all science by hundreds and hundreds of years. But, I'm sure it's no big deal, guys. Everyone just, grab a card. Robinson grew up and spent most of his adult life in Duluth before moving to Hill City, Aitkin County, a few years ago. By the way, I apologize if I am saying these places wrong. I mean, God made them and named them, not me, okay? Over the years, Robinson would read tarot on occasion for friends and family. He really only started getting deeper into the arts in 2020. 2020 was the year that brought us so much pain. He found himself at home with no internet for a few days during lockdown. Oh no, whatever do you do without internet? And decided to read the book, 78 Degrees of Wisdom, a book of tarot by Rachel Pollock, along with a few others. I guess they're just not important though. Fuck them. Pamela Coleman Smith, who was the artist of the most well-known and iconic tarot card deck, the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, he said. And I loved reading more and more about the symbology that she put into each of the cards in her decks. Everything has meaning on those cards, and it's so much deeper than people realize. Damn these people for creating this nonsense! Robinson wanted to take what he learned and put it into practice, but since it was the height of the pandemic, he didn't have many people around to practice on. So he turned to TikTok. Lovely. Offering private readings as well as live streaming. Yeah, of course. I was starting to spiral downward, Robinson said. I was smoking a lot and drinking a lot. I was living with someone who was constantly gaslighting me and making me question my abilities. I was in a funk. I'm sure that person was actually just worried about him. Like, they're out here like, listen, dude, you used to be really cool and you used to have a lot of hobbies and stuff, but now you're spending all your time on the internet pretending you're magic with this funny hat on, reading people's tarots. Like, are you all good? We need to get you some fucking help. Do you have paranoid schizophrenia or something? Like, what's going on? And he's like, oh. How dare you not believe in my craft? Out! Out, you villain! The dude was just worried about you. It was about to get worse. Oh no! Robinson wound up in the hospital for a wound on his foot that had turned septic and threatened his life. I am very, very happy that he's okay from this now. He needed several surgeries to remove the necrotic tissue. During one of them, he had an experience he said changed his life. Now, Now we get into some extra hoopla, woo-woo, wing nutty magic. I was not there, I was gone. I had an out-of-body experience and a walk through a crystal forest with a goddess, surrounded probably by the other gods of the pantheon and family members just waiting in case I slipped over, like to the other side. According to him, he was just chilling in the crystal forest with a bunch of spirits and some goddess that he probably claims wanted to bang him. This is his altar, I guess. It also shows what a typical reading looks like when he reads them on TikTok. I guess this is what you see, of course, his altar, and then, yeah, the cards laid out. I would hope he would show you that. He said he met with the Hellenistic moon goddess Selene, who was also associated with divination and intuition. He said he's felt a strong draw to Selene throughout all his life as he grew up watching representations of her as Sailor Moon.
What the hell was that? Reusable Sailor Moon sequence. If we ever need to show you becoming my assistant again, we can repeat it and save lots of money.
And has an obsession with Wonder Woman. Yeah, Do we maybe be like contacting the police or somebody? I feel like maybe we... Anyway, let's just keep going. He also believes she has been reaching out to him since he was a child. He used to have terrifying dreams. I remember after an especially horrific night and feeling pinned down by demons in my sleep, I walked outside in the campground we visited in Wisconsin, hanging out down the street, got pinned down by demons in my sleep. We had not a thing to do. The sky was lit by the moon. He's not all right. He's not all right. Hello, Wisconsin. That wasn't bad. I think I'll keep that in the video. Yeah, the whole sky was lit by the moon, and demons were pinning him down in his sleep. But he managed to somehow walk outside in the campground there. Then he looked up, and he says he saw a woman in white, bright and ethereal, standing on the bridge. Now there's a bridge. Luckily, he didn't jump, though. She smiled and blew me a kiss. Mwah! And after that night, I didn't have any more demons. Yeah, no, this dude, totally sane, guys. He sounds totally not crazy at all. After his moon visitation, yeah, because fucking Sailor Moon apparently came visiting him in his fucking dreams. Like, come on! Robinson said he felt transformed. He stopped drinking and smoking, which I'm happy about, good for him, and found his connection to spirit has never been stronger. He started having more private reading sessions on TikTok and streaming a few nights a week. I read tarot cards, oracle cards, auras. I'm getting back into palmistry, but that's something I need to be in person for. I will give him that. At least he's not trying to do that over TikTok. Some people are right now. Yeah, we're going to get into that in the future. But I still don't understand how you can like do work with people on auras and that if they're not in person, it's all over the internet, but whatever. I've found fellow light bringers who are also on TikTok and are working to help people with the light and find peace. Yeah, as long as you're willing to pay money. So then they asked, what do most people not understand about tarot reading? Yeah, Ben, please tell us. He says that it's like a GPS. It tells you where you are on your path and where you should go. Your life is like a road map and there's a clear start and finish. But in between, there's highways and byways and freeways and scenic parkways and apparently some schizophrenia. Tarot is a guide like a GPS. Don't get off that fucking exit ramp though. Otherwise, they'll take away all of your demon friends. Robinson can be found as Read by Ben on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok because he uses all of the above to to give people readings and help them with their peace. Doesn't he look cute there? Doesn't he look cute with his little hat on, with his cards out? Aww, it's a good picture. But yeah, that right there, well, that's the article, folks.
Preach.
Why, thank you, Ben. I am preaching. I am preaching about how tarot card reading is not real and that maybe as a society, instead of encouraging these people, we should be more worried about their mental health state. But apparently it's just me that worries about that. I'm a little scared. Just a little scared. texting us? What's going on? Why are those eyes just staring deep into the soul that I wish I had? I mean, the rest of his TikTok, other than the tarot card reading, is pretty normal.
Show you what I gotta deal with every day. Every day. Every stinking day.
Oh, I hear you. Do what I have to deal with every single day, Ben. People like yourself that want to promote pseudoscience hoopla and trick people into trusting them or giving them money.
And how could you
I know, Ben, how could you, dude? How could you?
even deal?
Oh,
Look at this.
I know, like, look at this. He has cute cats. Damn it.
Look at
They are
this.
adorable cats. And trust, this is the only pussy he gets. He is very openly gay. We stand that here.
Look at them. Look at them.
No. Ben, why can't you just do normal TikTok? I feel like you don't need the tarot cards, dude. Honestly. I feel like you have kind of a fun personality. A lot of the videos that you make where you're not doing that are entertaining as hell. I've been laughing at them for days now. These cats are adorable. You got a whole pet TikTok thing that you could get into with your adorable little kitties. For example, you could talk about what it's like to plan a gay wedding and all that since you're engaged, and I'm sure people would tune into that. I feel like you don't need to be doing the tarot card thing. And again, maybe it would be better if you didn't. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Benjamoon with Read by Ben, here to bring you yet another tarot card of the day. Let's take a minute to talk about the Fool, the beginning of our tarot journey.
So, I'm not really sure what this whole tarot card of the day thing is. I've noticed that a lot of the people that are into the whole magic tarot card fortune telling thing do this whole card of the day thing, but none of them ever do the exact same card that day. So, do you just like pull a random card out of the deck and then explain it to people? What is the point of it? I think it would be a lot better if as a community they all got together and then on the calendar marked off certain days for certain tarot cards that they all went over and gave their different thoughts and opinions on. But I don't want to give them tips on how to make the community better because I think it's all hoopla.
The number 0 in numerology represents a freedom from limitations of potential.
This will be the most general bullshit you have ever heard, I promise.
When this card appears in reading, it's urging you to start that new something.
Start that new something. Yeah, it could be anything, but whatever it is, it's telling you to start it. Again, general.
To take that first step. To be brave and not worry about the repercussions. It's also about naivety and innocence.
Well, you're not that innocent from passing around pseudoscientific hoopla.
The Fool can go anywhere from here.
Oh yeah, this fool can definitely go anywhere from here, that's for sure. What I'm a little worried about. Let's hope he doesn't get too far with these tarot cards.
Though if this card were to show up in reverse, it means that you haven't dotted all your I's or crossed all your T's. And
How is that different from that means you have to start something new? I'm just like, again, most general crap ever.
it's not a good time to start any new ventures.
Wait, so if it's upside down, then you don't start something new? Okay.
Take the time to research and improve your knowledge about what you're doing.
Wouldn't you just be doing that anyway? Just like working on yourself? Do you really need a card every day to tell you how to do that?
Before taking those first steps. Thank you for listening in. Give me a follow.
I'm good. So as you guys can see, Ben does a lot of tarot card of the day, and then he does a lot of duets, which is usually clips of him reading other people's tarot cards or just doing normal YouTube trends. He does a lot of that on here, which there's nothing wrong with. In fact, I would rather if he did that kind of thing, like I said, and like pet TikTok than the tarot card reading. But he seems to be very into this tarot card reading, and he does do live readings on TikTok. So, and if you want to come and check that out for yourself, again, his act is benjamoon. So this is where Ben and I kind of have a little bit of a problem and why I really did have to talk about him today. It says, Ben, tarot reader, psychic, seer. Then he goes, hey all, I'm benjamoon with Read by Ben. I've been studying tarot for 30 years. But the funny thing is he admits that he only got into it in 2020. And since the year is not 2055 or something, Ben, that means that you have not been studying tarot for 30 years. He has tips are greatly appreciated at Cash App, first links, of course. Then he says you can book a reading with him on his website. He has Venmo, PayPal, and an Amazon wish list. So basically all just ways to send him money as grifters do. Now let's just quickly take a little look at the website. Welcome to Read by Ben. Discover the divine purpose of your life. Many times you may have wanted to evaluate your options or have been in need of direction for the future. Again, psychic bullshit. Whether you're reconsidering your career choices in love or just need guidance in your life, I can help you choose the best route. Welcome to Read by Ben. I am quite a unique tarot card reader, say that again, based along the shores of Lake Superior in northern Minnesota. I am so sorry, Minnesota. Take a look around, explore my site, and see what I can do for you. Tarot readings and other spiritual services done with heart. He's a lot like AI with heart. I believe in spirits, angels, and guidance from the outside universe. In my eyes, all people have the power to improve their lives. All they need to do is harness the proper energy. I have been reading tarot since 1995, picking up my first deck to try to prove myself cool among my social peers in high school. So again, he brings up that he used to give them to like friends and family members as just fun before like 2020. But I didn't think that dated all the way back to 1995 in high school until I got to this website. I feel like he gives a lot of mixed messages in terms of when this actually started for him. Because according to the article we read, he didn't fully get into it until 2020. But then on the website, he's all like, I've been doing this since 1995 for 30 years. I never thought I would truly find a love for it, and then fell headfirst into studying its many mysteries. Nowadays, I use it to harness divine energy for my clients, providing them with unparalleled psychic services. I'm pleased to do the same for you. I'm pleased to do the same for you. Again, I'm good. Get in contact with me today to see how we can begin working together. Working? Claims to have happy, fulfilled clients and has some reviews here. Maybe one day we'll just read through those. And then we get to services that he offers. While using a free website maker. Yeah, this is Wix.com that we're on right now. So he couldn't even pay on website. That's how cheap he is. So here it says experience you can trust. I find so much joy in helping my clients reach their highest potential. My psychic guidance comes from a deep soul level and unconditional love. My clients find that the channeled message they receive from their spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and deities provide extremely helpful and healing guidance. So again, he's pretending to talk to people's dead ancestors. I got big problems with that, as we know. I think it's really disgusting when people prey on people who are in mourning, who've lost people, and then you show up, oh, your ancestor says this to you. It's just gross. Take a look at all the services I offer below and start connecting with the outside universe today. Starting to sound like an MLM, Ben. Then he says, all services, all in capitals, must be paid for in full before your scheduled booking. Payment can be taken by Venmo at Read by Ben, Cash App, $ Read by Ben, PayPal. Please add $5 for service charges. No, fuck you, Ben. And Zelle, Read by Ben. Then this asshat charges $50 for spirit guide name and confirmation, $40 for a half an hour, or $65 for an hour for a general reading. Past life regression, he reads to you for $75. He'll give you your future love potential for $75. Deity dossier and confirmation for $75, which I don't know how he's going to confirm that. We'll get into that in future. Contacting the dearly departed for $150. Yes. This asshole will claim to contact your dead relatives, your loved ones, who have passed away if you pay him $150. He is scum. Traversing the tower, 75. Twin flame confirmation, $50. So basically, like, are you with the romantic partner you should be with? Then he has custom candle spell work, and that payment gets discussed via email, and it can be anywhere from $50 to $400. Then he says, contact me today to set up a session so you can start benefiting from my wide range of services. Unless otherwise stated or have been planned otherwise, my readings are done via Google Meet or Zoom, whichever you prefer. Get in touch. Then he has some like random quotes, and of course the contact me form. It's kind of a funny read. It says, are you looking for answers, or perhaps would like to receive a confirmation your life is on the right track? For the reason may be, you've come to the right place. I love helping people develop the tools they need to cope with all of life's challenges. And I get great satisfaction from seeing them heal and thrive. Contact me today and let the healing process begin. So again, the reason why I am covering people that are covering tarot cards that claim to be psychic is because they do things like this. They manipulate people. They lie to them. There's no such thing as magic. Nobody has magic powers. And as far as I believe, there's no such thing as an afterlife other than hell. So there's no way to contact people's passed on loved ones. The fact he charges $150 for that is completely criminal of this man. I mean, it was bad enough he was charging to scam people for the tarot card readings, but that's too much. And I am not the only one that warns people to be wary of these types of scams. The Better Business Bureau has been warning of scam psychics on social media, especially over the last year, as they've been popping off like crazy. Let's take a moment and all together talk about how to avoid social media psychic scams as outlined by the Better Business Bureau, the BBB. That way you can protect yourself. Because if you are somebody that maybe believes in this hoopla, try to pick somebody that's a lot more ethical than people such as Ben or Mother God or Auntie Jessie Pearl Labrie, okay? At least do that. I personally don't believe in any of this hoopla. I think it is all BS and wishy-washy wingnut bullshit. But if you do, you have to be wary that there are people that are scamming out here 100%. So how do we all protect ourselves from these freaky people? And that's coming from Satan's daughter, okay? I'm calling them freaky, so you know they freaky. How to avoid social media psychic scams, again as outlined by the Better Business Bureau. Number 1. Evaluate the seller's social media profile. Look for someone who posts frequently, responds quickly, and clearly displays and describes the services they provide. Number 2. Read the comments on their posts. Disgruntled customers sometimes comment on a seller's post to inform potential customers about their poor experiences. However, this is not a foolproof way to tell if you're dealing with a phony seller, since comments can be deleted or hidden. We have known people to get their friends and family members to write like fake good reviews, you know? Number 3. Check for clear appointment protocols. A trustworthy professional will have a streamlined process dictating how they book appointments to ensure they do not overbook themselves. Number 4. Get everything in writing. Sellers should provide written confirmation of your purchase, the charges, relevant appointment details, and instructions on what to do in event of a cancellation. Number 5. Look out for red flags when paying. For example, one customer told BBB a seller insisted they pay via a digital transfer app. And that is why whenever people are like, pay me for my business services through Cash App, I'm a little sus. They were required to label the charge as a friend and family payment. This circumvents safeguards in place that could otherwise protect consumers from scams. So yes, big red flag with that one. Understand what you're paying for. Look for a clear explanation of services and prices so you know exactly what you're getting as part of your service. And be sure, guys, to report all scams to the BBB online, to the FTC, to the Securities Commissioner in those people's states or countries or provinces, wherever, and etc. Oh, again, there are a lot of scammers out here, and good old Benny Boy is just one of them.
Preach.
Oh, I am, Ben. Oh, I am, Ben. Oh, I am. So do be wary of people such as Ben. Again, just because he had one article written about him, and it was a local article, does not mean that he is legit. Another reason why I'm doing this, because people such as he or Ash Mufara, you can pay papers to talk about you. You can reach out to reporters and ask them to do this. And then they use this as a way to say, look at me, I've made it. Or look at me, I'm legitimized. Not true. So don't mistaken this for meaning that this guy is a legitimate psychic, and that he'll be able to give you a tarot card reading and then deliver a message from you to your great Auntie Tina, who died 17 years ago in a car crash, okay? It's just not going to happen. And I don't want people out here to get their hopes up, thinking that maybe there's a possibility that a passed on loved one can be reached by these people when there isn't. They're full of shit. All of them are freaking cockroaches.
Cockroach! Cockroach!
So please do be careful of these tarot card scammers out here. We are going to be keeping an eye on Ben and his business, and we will dive deeper into it in future. Make sure that you do all them YouTube things, and no matter where you are, what you're doing, I hope that you all have a fabulous, fabulous rest of your day. Take care, and I am going to see you tomorrow with a stream where we're actually going to update on Passive, so you won't want to miss that. Those are real cockroaches, let me tell you. Mwah! Bye! I'm going to go finish roasting my marshmallows by the fire with my dad. I think we have an appointment with our advocate later, and then we have to talk about how we are going to possess Warhammer's soul. What is happening? Is he hexing us? What's going on? Hanging out down the street, got pinned down by demons in my sleep. We had not a thing to do. The sky was lit by the moon. He's not all right. He's not all right. Hello, Wisconsin.
The fool can go anywhere from here.
Oh yeah, this fool can definitely go anywhere from here. That's for sure.